swerving back and forth as he tried to take that three-wheeler off into the beach. He did a great job. While we're under caution, we'll take a break and return with more of Porsche Rennsport Reunion 6. I'm talking about.
Boy, you would think, Hassan, that he has such an opportunity with the power to just
maybe it's not dialed in. Yeah, maybe it's not dialed in properly.
Maybe he just can't get off of 11 right.
And we should point out, too, I mean, this is vintage racing, despite the relative youth of the cars we're watching battle for the lead. And these drivers have to be extra careful because they're racing, presumably, their treasured Porsche, and they know that the driver next to them is doing the same. Nobody wants to bend anybody's race car this weekend.
Daryl Troster in the 41 is holding on to 7th place. He's got a bunch of guys chasing him in his 2003 996 Cup car. It was a Porsche factory 996 Cup car delivered in 03, and it ran the Pirelli Cup Series championship back in 2014 and won the title.
Well, speaking of the value of these cars, word is that the 917 that Canepa was driving yesterday blew an oil line. So that explains the smoke.
Fitting.
The blue smoke.
Oh, was it fitting?
Yeah, it was dripping.
Carries 23 quarts of oil, only lost 6.
Wow. That's nice redundancy right there.
And the way he found out the thing was even leaking, he had no idea it was smoking. A little bit of hot oil on the back of his neck, and he was like, hey, wait a minute, that ain't right.
That'll wake you up.
Somebody put in some hours to make sure that car could run today, I'm sure.
You imagine the stress of driving that thing, wondering if the engine is melting down as you keep lapping.
Here's Rene Robichaud in his 2016 Porsche GT4 CS. I say his. Could be a female.
You know, the GT4 street car is, boy, that is a hot rod car right there.
It's really tight. It's a really fun car to drive.
And it looks like the kind of thing that could really put some pressure on a 911 owner if you're not careful.
Oh, yeah. It's faster than a base 911. They finally broke that invisible barrier and let the cars be what they want to be, which is nice.
Correctly, Rene Robichaud won a Cup championship recently in a car like that one, perhaps that car. Car number 90 in the field is Nicole Robichaud, and I'm going to assume she is a female and she's related to Rene.
Our battle at the front continuing. 11 laps in on this one.
Well, I think Marshall is just being patient because, you know, strategic.
Yeah, patient.
We'll see. I could be wrong, but yeah.
But they've just drawn away from the number 84 of Jesse Menser.
Well, they're lapping a good 2 seconds quicker than the third place car.
Anybody make the start? No, we had 2 DNS, did not start. So the field of 50 is out there circulating. It's a lot of race cars around a basically 2.25 mile racetrack.
It's interesting to see the size of the diffuser on a prototype, which reminds you of the fact that the GT1, at least word is that the engine was in the middle not for weight balance, but really to enable a massive diffuser to give it the aero that it needs, and that's the advantage.
Porsche's Cup Series of 911 race cars are the most
There's
numerous.
a braking move.
Yep.
And we have a
Lead change.
Well, you can't get off the corner.
Angry.
Getting a draft.
That prototype really struggles up off of 11s for some reason.
Lapping at just about 1.5 minutes per lap. I'm guessing there may be 2 laps left in the race, so it was a well-timed pass. Although, once again, traffic ahead. I would say more Porsche Cup Series cars for the single-make series, of which there are many around the world, and more numerous than any other race car ever built. Here's another look. They come through turn 10, approaching the braking area for 11. Todd stays wide. Marshall slips underneath to take the lead.
You know, the only car out there, Bob, that I can think of that would be even close to how many 911 Cup cars have been raced would be the Miata, or the MX-5 as it's known now. You know, that has had a single make style. Oh, one around here. Is that the 800? Yeah, I think it is.
I think that's 300.
300.
That's Rick Polk from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, in a 73 Porsche 911. Right of your screen. Let's see what happened. Oh, too much curb.
That's right into the number 2 there.
Jeff Isringhausen from Springfield, Illinois, in a 2012 Cayman R. Nobody looks too much the worse for wear.
That'll get a conversation in the paddock post-race.
Okay, unofficially, we're on the last lap. Pierce Marshall able to draw away from Todd. This could get interesting as they climb the Bobby Rahal straightaway.
And boy, you sure hope the guys are looking in the mirror, right?
Yes,
as you go inside at 6 here.
And Todd has got a clear lane to approach unless somebody gets in his way.
Best line of the weekend was in the tractor race when they went all Zanardi down through the corkscrew.
That and the safari car, that was great too.
Yeah. Looking for dirt. Well, Todd able to get back to his rival. But I think it's going to be too late. To the line, checkered flags wave. Congratulations to Pierce Marshall. Taking, whoops.
Oh, no.
Not without some last lap fireworks.
That's coming off
416. Yeah, that's 4. Alex Steele.
That's right here in front of us off of turn 4.
Yeah. We've seen that before. That may be the oldest car in the field. 1967 Porsche 911.
With modern bodywork.
Yeah.
Modernish.
A lot of room to modernize since 1967.
Way off of the entrance.
Yeah, this is a deceiving corner. Turn 4 here at WeatherTech Raceway. It's really easy to get too much brake or too much throttle and find yourself pirouetting. So nice job for Pierce Marshall, who takes the first victory of the day here on day 4